Alright, man. So, I am bored out of my mind right now. So I figured I'd do a video game vlog. But the caveat to that is I have no idea when I'm going to post this. Because this is probably going to be long. And I did a 8-minute vlog basically yesterday. And it took 3 hours to upload. So until I can find some faster internet or what the fuck ever, I don't know when I'm going to post this. So this is going to be a video game vlog since I am bored and let's just talk about video games. This is primarily going to be about Resident Evil 2 Remake. But let me start with South of Nowhere. South of Nowhere is getting ready to come around, and I will post links to South of Nowhere's trailers in the description because I watched all 3 trailers that they had up on the South of Nowhere website, and my mind was blasted. I was like, oh my god, this is looking so hot. I can't believe this is looking so good. Excuse me. It's supposed to be some detective dude, as you know. It's supposed to be looking for his son in this fucked up forest, and hijinkery or scary hijinkery ensues. So it's supposed to be in the vein of psychological horror. So, and I ain't gonna lie, I was getting a little creeped out watching those trailers. So it's looking kind of hot. Now, the fun thing is that is coming out during the opera production that I'm in, Opera Naples. That's supposed to come out during their tech week. As of today, which is Tuesday, December 4th, it is supposed to come out next week. Next week, I'm not supposed to have rehearsal on Tuesday, but it all depends because our music director just said yesterday at last night's rehearsal, she's like, we might have rehearsal all week. So hopefully, if there's daily rehearsals, I'll send you a schedule, but pretty much what you have is what we know is going on. So I might be going home on that Tuesday night and just try to catch up on South of Nowhere, provided people are playing it. I may have misled the people on Red G Studios, and I apologize, Red G Studios. I do not play horror games. I watch them because I am way too scared of horror games to actually sit and play them. One of the reasons my brother can't play horror games anymore is because I'm not there to get so scared that it makes him less scared. So yeah, that's how me and my brother way back in the day, how we used to play Resident Evil. I would sit up there, read the strategy guides to him, and be like this, and he would be laughing at me and playing the game okay, well, she's all crazy, let me just play this and not be all crazy. So that's why everybody likes playing horror games with me, because I get so scared. I take it fucking personally. I get the shit it's really happening. That's how the level of horrified I get. I'm just like that and stuff. So yeah, so I can't play horror games. They just they have me literally ready to vomit in terror. No lie, I mean ready to vomit in terror. So, but I will post a link to the South of Nowhere website, i.e. those trailers, because whoo, that's looking good. So, and they recently won, Red G Studios recently won, I want to say it's done via the Unreal, the game is created via the Unreal Engine. I want to say that they recently won a developer award from Unreal to get funding for, I don't know if it's funding for that project or if it's funding for other projects, but they recently won a developer's grant. So it must be something to their game. So, because, whew, I know with some games were done with Unreal and they're kind of whoo, this game, what were y'all trying to do? But they won something, so that's got to say that, and PlayStation picked them up, so it had to have been something in the South of Nowhere for PlayStation to be ooh, let's take a gamble on this, because really, Sony is not trying to take a gamble on shit these days, and I don't even know. So, also within that, 2-3 weeks ago, I read Sony was not having a press conference next E3. I'm kind of torn on this because a part of my brain is the fuck you doing? And then there's another part of me that's yeah, y'all do need to kind of sit the fuck down after this year's sorry fucking performance at E3. Sony looking at y'all. But yeah, after they sorry ass performance at E3 this year, it is kind of like you kind of need to sit the fuck down and reevaluate your problems. But at the same token, what the fuck am I gonna talk about if y'all not doing anything next year? And I'm just gonna be sitting there with my dick in my hand looking at the Microsoft press conference. Yeah, they had a good press conference this year, but Lord, I'm like taking that to be kind of like not a misnomer, but kind of like a happenstance kind of thing. Cause usually they're talking about fucking doodads, and I don't want to hear about Microsoft and their doodads. It would be nice if next year they were like, oh well, Sony's not gonna be here. Why don't we just do whatever? But I'm thinking with that line of thought, they're gonna be like, oh, we can talk about doodads again. Like that's acceptable, and it's not acceptable ever. Stop with the fucking doodads. So I don't know, man. I'm hoping that was just a hideous rumor, and maybe Sony will have a good press conference, because their last two press conferences have been piss poor at best, and I'm just like, the fuck are we doing with our lives? So if they sit it out, I guess I will be sad, but I guess. But if they actually apply themselves next year, that would be better for me, because I'm sick of y'all fucking dicking me, no lube, just downward facing fucking dog, dick right in my ass, no patting me on the butt, no like, oh, it's gonna be okay, no, you just rammed it in with no damn lube, and now I'm bleeding from my anus. So yeah, so let's just hope if they do a press conference, they'll get their shit together. That would be helpful. So there was those two things. South of Nowhere is coming out next Tuesday, and I'm probably gonna be home next Tuesday, so I need to check that out. And I don't know what the fuck is up with Sony. So now that we got all of that shit covered, let's get into the crazy that is Resident Evil 2 Remake. So, there's been a lot of clips. If you're on my Twitter, which is like, I think 2 of y'all on my Twitter, and I think one of the 2 is a Lolita and the other person is a video game person, so I don't know. So, but, yeah, the Resident Evil stuff. It's been, I had to do ambassador duty today because I just got, like, what did I get from Capcom and their House of Terror, and not the good kind, yeah. Resident Evil gameplay, I can't even fucking talk. Resident Evil Ambassador, new gameplay footage of Leon and Claire. Alright, so I did watch the Leon one. I didn't watch the Claire one. And then before I did that this morning, because I got that when I, like, around the time I first woke up, I was like, the fuck? And then I looked, I was like, oh, well, I forgot. I always forget I'm a Resident Evil ambassador. They need to send me a goddamn sash. If they sent me a sash, I would just wear it and be like, okay, Resident Evil. In fact, where the fuck is my dog tag? Here it is. Rescue dog tag. So if they gave me a sash to go along with this spiffy Wesker dog tag that I paid for about 100,000 years ago, then I would probably be more inclined to remember that I'm a fucking Resident Evil ambassador, instead of getting these rando ass emails and then I'm like, oh, that's right, I forgot I'm an ambassador. So I posted the Leon one. I didn't look at the Claire one. I need to look at the Claire one. But this Claire one, it looks like is this Mr. X nonsense. So let's talk about Mr. X, because I think I have some screenshots on my phone. And yeah, we went from low budget to monster low budget. And yeah, oh yeah, this is okay. I stole this off of Instagram, y'all. So, and you'll see, like, look at Mr. X's face. Oh, it's all blurry though. But Mr. X's face is somebody had just asked me on Twitter. They were like, "What do you think of, like, the new Mr. X? His hat is kind of cool." And I was just like, "Yeah, that hat though." But, like, why does his face have all these ripples in it? It looks like somebody threw his face was water and somebody threw a rock in it and it had all these ripples in it. So what are we doing? Then, like, what's up with that? First of all, I never understood why Mr. X had on a trench coat to start with, but now he has a trench coat and a hat. Like, who either A, took the time to dress him, and or B, how did y'all grow that stuff on his body? Because that makes no sense. So I was always kind of curious about that. Like, who either A, took the time to dress him, or B, took the, like, well, we need to grow, like, we'll just put some trench coat fibers on it so it'll grow over the tyrant virus in this. So I don't get it, or whatever the G virus is. Golotha is what it's called, apparently. And I'm like, well, y'all slid that shit in under the radar, but because for forever it's just been the G virus, and then like within the last 2 months it mysteriously turned into the Golotha virus. So what the fuck ever, but I'm saying it's been the G virus for the last 20 odd years, 20 plus odd years. So what the fuck are we doing now? But I guess I don't mind Mr. I just need like some explanation why this motherfucker has a hat now and a trench coat and boots. He also had a pair of boots on. So it's like, what are we doing? So I don't mind the Mr. X stuff, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing, because if it's supposed to be the canon of the story, canon dictates that it's the Claire A, Leon B. In this scenario, it looks like Claire is fighting Mr. X. She didn't get Mr. X in the Claire A scenario. She just had to deal with William Birkin, that gross thing that was barfing up those babies, and the Chief, sorta. The Chief wasn't a boss fight though. The Chief was just kind of there talking craziness, but it looked like he only talking a lot more craziness now. But I don't know. But I have no idea what the fuck they're trying to pull with that. So, but if they're gonna keep it the canon, it literally should be Claire's A game and then Leon's B game. And in the Leon B scenario, Leon had to deal with Mr. X. But it's looking like now he's having to deal with the thing that was barfing up those babies. I'm trying to remember. I think, I don't know, because I did watch that part, and he was fighting that thing barfing up babies, and I don't like the way I'm not liking the way a lot of stuff is rendered, like a lot of the bosses. I'm really not liking William Birkin's render. He looks like a claymation figure. He looked like, I don't know, he looked like one of them claymation joints you used to see like way back in the day. Look up claymation, and that's what William Birkin looks to me like. I don't like it. He's kind of shiny too, which is also off-putting to me. I was like, I don't know. Mr. X looking like somebody his face was made of water, somebody threw a rock in it, is not making me feel good about my life either. And the thing that barfs up those babies that crawl on you and stuff, I wasn't liking the way that was rendered. It just wasn't looking right. It looked gross, but it looked off. I don't know. I can't put like a finger on it, but it's just something off-putting about the way shit is being rendered in this, and I'm not liking it. And I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know why. I still don't understand why they felt the need to remake Resident Evil 2. It wasn't like, it's dated, don't get me wrong, the shit is super fucking dated, but for a game that was supposed to take place in 1998, it did come out in 1998, so it kind of still did 90s feel. This just seems kind of like they're trying to put all this modern shit where it wasn't happening in the 90s, so I know a lot of y'all kids like, oh, we weren't alive in the 90s, we don't know. I was, and I do fucking know, so come on now. So it wasn't all this free-floating technology going on. Like, the one part I saw of Ada, she, like, pointed something at something, and then pointed some other thing up at, like, this fan, and then the fan blew up. And it's like, the fuck? There was no technology like that in the 90s? Come on now. Let's be fucking realistic about the shit, please. Just a little tiny bit of 90s realism. Wasn't all this, like I said, wasn't all this free-ass floating technology. We barely had the internet. So, and it took me forever to figure out. I was like, we had the internet, and I remember hearing that janky phone sound when you had to plug into the internet. But I remember being on the phone with my best friend, and I was like, how the fuck did we do that? And I had to remember, my dad had 2 phone lines. So, yeah, I had to remember that, because now I'm going to be putting that in fan fiction. See what I mean by not having free-floating fucking technology? So, spoiled ass children don't know what the fuck we had to go through. Sitting there waiting 12 hours for the internet to come on, listening to some sounds. Like, come on now. So, yeah. Plus, getting back to Resident Evil, I am still unamused with Leon's characterization and Claire's characterization. Now, I haven't watched the shit with Claire yet, but every time I see Claire, she's kind of like, and she was not like that, and I'm really not liking the Claire situation. I'm already kind of like Blue Redfields equally. Well, not equally. I hate Chris way more than I hate Claire. I don't hate Claire. Claire is fine. But they're going to make me hate Claire now. Because they have her all stereotypical girly, like, oh, let me hug you. Let me hug this T-virus out of you. And it's just like, no. Just fucking stop yourself. Just fucking stop yourself. So, I'm not liking that. And then Leon is too sarcastic. Leon did not come into the fucking story sarcastic. Leon became sarcastic because of all the bullshit he went through in Resident Evil 2. So, I don't know what the fuck that Capcom is trying to do. And I don't know what the shit is going on with Ada right now. I'm real confused about the Ada story. So, I don't know, but we'll have to see. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. At least it does come a part where she takes off that dumb fucking trench coat and those big fucking cancer glasses. I ain't forgot that one. And she looked like she's wearing the red dress, which is somehow fucking tighter than it was before. What the fuck, or what the actual shit are we doing, Capcom? Oh, that's my husband, pardon me. My husband needing basic information on medicine he has to take that I'm supposed to know, which I did know, but that's not the point. But getting back, I don't know what the fuck is, like, I don't understand why her dress is tighter than it was like 20 years. I mean, it wasn't tight. The shit now it's fucking painted on her, and I'm like, the fuck are we doing? Just Capcom again. Shit where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. Then they fuck it up slightly. So, and it's those slight fuck ups. It's like, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be scared out of my damn mind. But I'm also gonna be like, sitting there like, shaking my head like, the fuck is happening? What the fuck are we doing? Why? Just fucking why? So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to it. January 25th. 2 days after my birthday, I'm looking forward to seeing it, but Lord knows I'm going to be complaining. I will be complaining all day long, and it's just, I don't even know. So, that is all I'm all sounding like a teenage boy, voice is changing. That is all I have for right now, because I'm bored, and God, I'm not even going to be able to post this. So I did something that I'm not even going to be able to post unless I want to wait around for like 200 hours, since the internet here is weirdly slow with uploads. I don't even fucking know. But that is all I have, and I will try to do a Lolita vlog soon. There's some stuff I need to talk about, but that's going to have to wait. So I will see y'all next time. Later!